Welcome to episode 17 of AMS Weekly. My name is Alex, and I think I hear the truck pulling up for our automatic flatbed screen printing press. Oh my gosh, guys, it's here. It's officially here. The flatbed automatic press. It's right there, guys. It's here. So, delivery driver just left, got everything all in here. Here it is, guys. The flatbed automatic press, systemic automation 81030DH is the model number. In the flesh. There was just a few things that I think happened during transit. I'm not sure, but it does look like the screen got busted. And this, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but that's the bed of the printer, and it is a little off of level, so not exactly sure what happened there. Maybe it just like has to readjust or what. Not sure if that happened during shipping or not, but let's go ahead and start getting this unpackaged. Take a look at what we got. I can't believe it's here, guys. It's finally here. Alright guys, got the shrink wrap pulled off, but I think we might be a little screwed because these things right here, if you can see them, they are not supposed to be bent like that, and there's also some damage at the top there, like something hit it, and not to mention this thing is supposed to be the registration mark that goes into here, and it's off by like a good inch. So, I'm not entirely sure what to do about this. I contacted the seller on eBay and sent him some pictures, so maybe he can help. But I did look at the pictures on the listing, and both of these were upright and unscratched. I'm not entirely sure what they do, but if I had to guess, I would say they are for adjusting the up and down of the squeegee, or possibly the pressure, either one, I'm not sure. I don't know, guys. I'm seeming a little discouraged because I did already sign for the delivery. So I'm probably pretty fucked if the delivery actually is damaged or what. I don't know though, guys. A little worried right now. Okay, guys, so it's possible that we might have jumped to conclusions. We were able to get the print head sort of back in alignment, but as you can see, we still have to make a few more adjustments, and we were able to get this free. It's just, I guess we still have to see whether or not though this becomes a problem. I think it's going to, because on there it's stiff, but on here I don't know entirely. we're gonna have to see about that, what exactly happens here. But we got the thing spinning at least. I guess that's a good thing. It's just that when we keep spinning this up, I think this is, like I said, for registering the squeegees and changing the squeegee position. Nothing changes, unfortunately. Like you can see in there, that screw is quite bent. So I'm gonna have to see what kind of problems this causes for us, but it's not, I don't think, as bad as it was. This one spins properly and everything, so I don't think this one will be that big of a problem. It's just this one got hit pretty hard. Also got the bed leveled. So we're knocking things off of the to-do list, the problem list, I should say. I went ahead and contacted the guy on eBay, try and get that going so we can file a claim with the shipping company and hopefully get something out of this. I don't know what exactly we would get. Like I said earlier, there was a time when I was pretty sure that we were going to have to just send this back to the guy and try and get our money back because I didn't think that this was going to work. But now I would say I'm like, I don't know. This is pretty worrying, but I will say like 30%, maybe. All right, I'll go higher. 50% that we'll be able to get this running. I think once Michaela gets out and ready to go from the full colors, we're going to go run over to Harbor Freight and grab an air compressor for this guy and just see what's what, see what happens when we connect the airline, and stay tuned. Guys, hopefully you can hear me. I know that the air compressor is going to be loud. I got everything that I think I need to test out the machine, and I guess we're going to give it a try. I'm pretty apprehensive about this. I'm not too sure what's going to happen, but just figured I would document it in case anything funny or crazy does happen. I do not know the last clip that I recorded, but it is safe to say that the press is not going to be working for some time, if at all. I'm still not entirely sure what we're going to do, but it is clear that we definitely need at least a few replacement parts or repairs to get this going. These need to be repaired on both sides. And while I was trying to test it out, I also noticed that it is missing the water filter. Oh, hang on, guys. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, so it has the oil filter and then a water separator that is supposed to be right here. However, oops, my mic fell off. That is broken off as well. This is the piece that went inside of there. I was able to get out. So that needs to be fixed because I can't even test it as the air leaks from it. And both the oil filter and obviously the water separator, since that's completely gone, need to be replaced. The oil filter is leaking. So yeah, that's where we are ending it. I had a conversation with one of the support reps for the company that built the machine, Systemic Automation, and I mean, it was an encouraging phone call. The guy seemed to think that we could get some replacement parts for these. So if that's the case, that would be pretty cool. We could get some replacement parts, get these replaced, and then hopefully we could get a discount or a refund from the eBay buyer for the shipping damage. But yeah, guys, pretty disappointing to say the least. And this is like the best case scenario if we can get those replacement parts and get this repaired. If we can't do that, this machine is basically going to be garbage, unfortunately. So whether that is down to the carrier and they come and take it back and they auction it off or do whatever they're going to do with it, or if it ends up going back to the seller. He also said that it wasn't worth doing the repairs on, so he would just like sell the parts that were working off of it. So I don't know, man, this is super disheartening, super disappointing. I don't even know what happened, man. How could something damage these pieces of metal so badly? Like, I don't even know, man. It's not like it's pieces, it's not like it's like plastic or anything. This is like solid aluminum, solid stainless steel. And yeah, I don't know, whatever hit it Must have been strong and heavy for sure, but man, guys, super disappointing to say the least. Make sure you guys stay tuned for tomorrow. Hopefully we hear back from the guy from Systemic Automation with the cost for the replacement parts. But until then, unfortunately, that's going to have to do it for today. It's a really good thing that there's a new episode of Succession tonight, because I don't know what I would do without some sort of pick-me-up today. It's been a day. So, good morning, guys. Time is 7:55. Been at the office for a little bit this morning. Ran to Lowe's this morning to get a pair of vice grips. Yesterday I called the guys from Systemic Automation and talked to one of the support reps, and they said that they could send me some replacement parts. I just needed to get these unhooked from the machine. So this one is currently hooked on still. I got to go ahead and get that one off. But this one, as you can see, I already have it off. Yeah, guys, this is the damage that was done by the shipping company in transit. I can't even imagine the force required to bend a screw this thick. But yeah, guys, if you guys can get in close there, you can see on the bottom they used a ton of Loctite, so this was very hard to get off. But the vice grips and putting this set screw, I don't know if it's a set screw really, but putting this up as high on the screw as I possibly could so I could apply the leverage that I could to it. And that seemed to do the trick. I got to do that one more time for this one. And then, yeah, I think we'll be good. He said that he wanted to check the cylinders to make sure that the cylinders also didn't get damaged, which to my eye, they look all right. But maybe the trained professional will have something else to say about that. It wasn't the worst getting this off, but it wasn't easy. Hopefully this one will go a little easier since it's not as bent. But I honestly think the fact that it was bent allowed me to like push on it and get some pressure applied. So maybe that was a good thing rather than a bad thing. We'll see how it goes with this one. Good morning, guys. Tuesday morning. More of trying to get this up and running so that we can use it. It's 2:10 in the afternoon. I got these screens burned. We have to do 24 of the design right here and then 60 of this one right here. This is actually a rushed order that got placed last night, so got to make sure that we get that out today to honor our customer. But yeah, this morning, I've been working on kind of dealing with the press, figuring everything out about that. I think we got all of the replacement parts figured out, and it's going to cost about like $600 in replacement parts for the machine, at least what I think is going to be all of the parts that got damaged in transit. And hopefully we could get those parts installed and see if everything is actually working. I talked to the seller about this and he was cool with that. So that's what we got going on right now. I already ordered the parts from Systemic Automation with overnight shipping, so those should be here tomorrow. And then we can get them installed the following day and see how everything works out with the replacement parts, how everything is going to work out with this machine, and so on and so on. So at least that's kind of where we're at right now. Not that bad of a situation. Things might be turning around with the press. We will see. Only time will really tell. Hopefully, once we get these parts replaced and then we start trying to fire it up, that we don't notice other things that have problems. You know what I mean? So fingers crossed here. But yeah, in the meantime, Michaela and I are going to get started on those because we still have orders that have to get out. Unfortunately, we do have to do them manually. I would love to be printing them right now on that, but whatever. Keep our heads up, even though it doesn't seem like I am to you guys probably. But yeah, going to tear down 2 of these screens on the press right now. Michaela was printing some WWE transfer designs earlier. So tear those down, get the 2 loaded up, and get started working on these. All right, guys, time is 3:30. Got all of the packages all packaged up. Michaela is currently loading them in the car. I have to fill up the humidifier for the DTF room. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Time is 9:20. Got to the office at about 7:15 this morning. Traffic was pretty rough on I-10. There was an accident, so got to the office a little late. already sent out our email newsletter for AMS and WW transfers. Responded to all of the emails and messages that I had to get to, and yeah, set up everything for the day. Right now I have to work on untaping some of our screens right here and getting them ready to be reclaimed, and then start reclaiming these screens. So that's what I got to get going now. You guys know how I feel about this. If you have been a long time watcher of the channel, it's the worst part of owning a screen printing business. So like after getting the auto, if we can get this all set up and working and fleshed out, the next thing I think that we would probably need to purchase for the business would be possibly like an automated washout. But I don't know about that because it's like a massive jump up. The equipment is huge, the equipment is super expensive, and it's basically really only needed if you're processing like 200 screens a day, which we're not even close to that. Ideally, that would be great to get to, but at this current moment, we're not even there. But it's just like trying to get each stage of the process completely automated so that like the lowest denomination workforce can do each of the jobs, because since we'll have the screen printing automated, that will take the skill out of that position, leaving basically the only skill required to our operation being preparing the artwork, which we have a team dedicated to that already that is outsourced. And then also, once we have the artwork prepared, taking that from the computer to the real world via transparencies, burning the screens, reclaiming screens, stuff like that. All of those things will still require skill, even if we can get the screen print production process completely automated. In that sense, there will still be this leg of the business that does require a skilled labor. So that's just kind of what has me thinking automating this would be the next step, but I don't know, I could definitely see that changing and me just completely talking out of my ass here. But yeah, that's just what I'm thinking. If you guys have any other ideas on how I could simplify this, bring the skill level down for our washout and reclaim area, and just like screen preparation in general, that would be highly appreciated. Leave that down in the comments. But yeah, guys, I'm going to get started untaping these screens and reclaiming them. Some time has passed since my last clip that I recorded. Time is 2:25. I ran over to Aviva Wholesale, got some t-shirt, sorry about the shakiness. Got the t-shirts that I needed to print for today's order. I didn't order them from S&S because it was under the $200 free shipping, so I didn't want to pay the shipping. And I have a Vivo right down the street, so just ran on over there, got the shirts for this order, got the screen ready to go right here, just drying. And then I have this one that I also have to print, and a screen loaded up on the press and inked up. I already ran the tester in this one, and everything is looking good. Trying to get you guys in, there we go, you can see it kind of. But yeah, everything looks real good. A little bit of small detail right there, but it came out real well. Going to get these printed. It's 54 of these, and then I think 14 t-shirts, and I'm not sure exactly how many on the other one that we have to do, but got to get these printed and shipped out today. Michaela is packaging up our full color transfers that she printed earlier today for the custom ones. Yeah, everything's been going well. It was a busy day today. Just a lot of things that I had to do. Got the screens all reclaimed, coated those, ran over to HEB, grabbed some more water. That's always fun to do that. But yeah, it's just been knocking things out today, trying to get as much work done as I can. So let's go ahead and get started on these, and then we will almost be good to head out of here today. Okay, so we had to cut that run short because after I got about probably 8 in, I made the unfortunate error of not cleaning out the screen properly. If you can see that window there, that window right there, I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's not completely filled in with the ink. And when I looked at the screen, can see that there was some emulsion still right in there. I tried using our screen opener, but it was emulsion, so it wasn't going to come out very easily. I think it would just be easier to burn a new screen. So that's what I did. Burned a new screen for that one, got it drying right now. I loaded up the other screen that we had to do for the transfers on the press. It's 30, 20 black, 10 white. So we're gonna go ahead and pop that on, get it inked up, taped up, and get going on that. Shoot, man, should have noticed that before. Could have saved, I don't know, man, should have noticed that before. Could have saved inking up the screen, could have saved taping up the screen, all that time, like 9 transfer sheets. But yeah, what are you gonna do? Just gotta pay a little bit more attention each time. Got all the designs printed and packaged up. I know the footage was a little lacking today. I will do my best to get some more footage tomorrow. It's going to be a very heavy day. I think we have like 500 total sheets that need to be printed, including the full color. So going to be a very busy day, it looks like. I don't know what it's been, but we've been getting a lot of sales through the website lately. There's been a lot of referring traffic from Facebook, so I've just been trying to find where all that traffic is coming from on Facebook, because it doesn't really tell me much more than it's coming from Facebook and where they're landing. So yeah, just trying to figure that out, but I'm not going to complain here. I will gladly take the orders coming through. Hopefully, I haven't checked yet, but hopefully the parts are already delivered for the automatic screen printing press. We could get those parts hopefully installed early in the morning. And I mean, with luck, maybe we could be running some jobs tomorrow on this press. But I wouldn't hold your breath. I'm not going to. And hopefully we could just get this figured out tomorrow before we have to get started on all of the orders. But that I am not sure is going to happen. We might have to, if things don't go very well, trying to install the replacement parts, just put that on hold and get to work tomorrow printing those jobs, since it's going to be such a heavy day, and maybe try and experiment with that on Friday. But for that, I'm going to leave you guys here. I'll see you tomorrow. Afternoon, time is 2:57. Just been working on getting this all repaired, all the replacement parts installed today, and I think that we have installed all of the replacement parts. Got the threaded rods installed on both the things. Got this cylinder right here completely replaced. That was what gave us the majority of the trouble. Got the air filter or water filter and oil separator installed, but it is still leaking a little bit of oil, so I think I need to maybe replace the O-ring on that. And I'll insert some footage for you guys now. We did get the machine to cycle once. However, the replacement hose that they sent me for the connection up here, this connection right here is broken, and the little barb thing on the end, I don't really know what to call it, but this guy right here is supposed to have like a little thread on the top of it there to thread into the thing, but unfortunately it looks like that must have gotten broken off in shipping, or I don't know, around the warehouse, whatever. So that is not in place. I did try to plug in the air compressor, see if it would work anyways. And I did get it to cycle, like I said, and you guys already saw. But since then, I haven't been able to get it to do anything. I already contacted them regarding the barb issue and told them the problem that I'm facing now. So hopefully they can get that all figured out, and we can have this press moving again. But man, guys, that was pretty exciting. I can't believe that we finally got the press to move, show some signs of life. That was great. But yeah, like I said yesterday, today has been an crazy print day. We've had a lot of orders that were going to be due today. So I'm just printing out the last transparency that we need to do for our screen printing order. Got this one printed here. We have the t-shirts that we were working on yesterday to also print. And yeah, the full color printer has been running literally all day since we got in at 7 this morning. Just working on getting these jobs printed. I think it's going to be really come down to the wire here, whether these all get printed today or not. But as you guys know, we have our guarantee for our customers, so might be a late one here at the office to make sure that we can get all of these jobs out on time. Ordered some shirts because we have a big t-shirt order for a school in the area that we have to get pressed. We're going to be using a full color transfer on the front, full color transfer on the back, 168 shirts. So I got the shirts ordered. They should be in tomorrow. They were all coming from the Dallas warehouse. And we'll probably end up printing those on Monday or Tuesday. I don't know exactly how the schedule will work out for those. Get them printed maybe on Monday, and then we can start pressing them on Tuesday and hopefully take those to be delivered. But yeah, that's what we got going on. That's what we've been working on today. Sorry I didn't show you guys much of the repairing the process. There just would have been a whole lot of editing, like in bleeps and whatnot, that I would have had to do because it was quite frustrating at times. But I mean, in retrospect, everything was pretty simple. We were just massively overthinking what we needed to do. But yeah, I think this is going to turn out to be a good thing because I won't be so intimidated of the machine. I'll have gotten my hands already dirty with it. So if I do come across any other problems throughout the course of this machine, hopefully I won't be as intimidated and we can just get to work fixing the problems. But yeah, I got to burn this screen, wait till that transparency gets done printing, burn that one, get these drying. While they are drying though, I'm going to work on printing that t-shirt order. I got the dryer set for t-shirts, so let's go ahead and bang this out. Guys, going on 2:30, got these shirts all ready to go. I've already printed like 3 of them. I'm gonna set up a time lapse for you guys so you can check out what we got going on. We don't often screen print shirts, so kind of interesting for you guys. But yeah, here's one coming out now. Looks pretty interesting. The graphic, I mean, the print is absolutely perfect, super bright white, no fibrillation, even on a Gildan 5000 too, so can't really complain about this. Let's go ahead and bang them all out. Guys, got all those shirts wrapped up, packaged. Now just have to start on the screen prints. Screen print transfers, that is. Michaela just said that she's gonna need my help, so let's see what she's got going on in here. I'm pretty good on the operating pressure, right at 80 on that. Yep. Squeegee pressure also good. And when I press the single cycle, like I hear the air or whatever. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be hearing that or not.
If you just press that switch, what happens? That should be the squeegee.
Oh, wait, so these screws, this bar right here, is it supposed to be hitting those levers?
Try that and let me know.
Sounds good. Will do. Thanks so much for your help, Ryan. You've been amazing. Yeah. I think I might have it here. Got a full air compressor. Let's see what we got going. Connected to the airline. Airline connected. Let's go ahead and turn off the e-stop. Okay. Could that be good? All right, let's see what we got here. Let's do a single cycle. No dice. Fuck. All right, guys, I think it might be working. Get some thumbnails, babe. Air compressor is struggling. Oh my God, it's going, babe. Look at it go. No more manual screen printing. No more, Maker, no more. Oh, oh. Guys, all right, time is Friday, 11:35. As you guys saw from the previous clip, we got the machine up and running, cycling and printing everything. We are super excited to get this going. I don't think that we are actually going to be able to print a job on it today. We have a custom screen printing order that we need to get printed today. Plus there are just some little tweaks that I have to make to the machine. Like this is just a little loose, so I got to tie that down. But the Allen wrench that I have, this is the only one that I have in the set that fits it. So I got to go to Lowe's and grab a new Allen wrench, one that I can really stick down into there, because if you guys can see, you guys can't really see, but the screw goes down pretty deep into the cylinder shaft, so I have to just get a longer Allen wrench so I can get that completely tightened down. Also have to run to get the air compressor. I think we're going to do that this weekend. There is none in stock in the immediate area around the shop, and we have just a Honda Civic, so we wouldn't be able to fit the air compressor in the car. We would have to rent a truck from Home Depot, and that makes just kind of a problem with it not being close because the 75 minutes that you get for the truck. So I think what we're going to do is just grab it from the Harbor Freight in Rosenberg, which is near the house, and then we can just take the SUV to work on Monday morning, bring it in that way. That way we don't have to worry about trying to make it into the 75-minute threshold at Home Depot, and we could just do it on our own time, nice and leisurely. But yeah, guys, I cannot believe that we finally got this thing up and running. It has been weighing on my mind. I'm really happy to see that we got everything working. Because every kind of minute, hour that I would spend with the machine, I would just kind of notice more and more damage that happened during shipping. So I definitely think I figured out what happened. The machine, honestly, is kind of precarious. So if you see, the aluminum plate is really what you want to look for there. It's barely on there. There's probably a 1/4 inch of clearance all around, both on the back edge and on the left and right side. And I mean, I guess that's just how this machine is supposed to operate. They don't give you much clearance to do it. So maybe I have it wrong or something. I really don't know in that regard, but it's barely on the stand. So I can definitely see that when they were loading the printer on a forklift or something, and they had the forklift coming up a little bit, I could definitely see this sliding off and falling in between the stand here, because if you guys can kind of see, there is that gap. So I think that's definitely what happened. Like I was saying, those extra things that I noticed, this bar also got pretty scratched up all along the side, and then this side, this huge gouge taken out of the aluminum plate. I know aluminum's not the hardest metals, but this is crazy. All of this damage to the powder coating. I'm gonna have to try and fix that so that I don't get rust on that. But yeah, guys, this is the state that we got it in. I'm honestly just happy that we have it running and cycling. I definitely think that we're going to have to make some fine-tune adjustments to it, like I was saying, but I'm happy that we are at least at this stage. So yeah, guys, I think for today, It's going to be a fairly low-key day. Michaela is just wrapping up the full color prints. The time, like I said, is already 11:40, so already wrapped up with the full color prints. Michaela wanted to head out a little early today because she has some family stuff that she has to deal with. Try and just get out of here at 3 so that she can go and get that done. So it's great that today is a little lighter. But yeah, now we're going to transition to working on a custom screen printing order that we have. It's 50 one color white and then 50 another one color black. And yeah, shouldn't be too difficult. Once we get this wrapped up, we're going to head on over to Lowe's, try and get those Allen wrenches, get that cylinder completely tied down, and maybe try and mess with it a little bit. Put on a screen and see what's what. Maybe try getting in a sheet or two printed. We do have the 6-gallon air compressor, so I mean it's not the most ideal, but I think we might be able to get maybe a transfer or two printed today. We'll see how the day works out to go. But yeah, that's what we got going on right now. All right, guys, made some adjustments. Got the flood bar and the squeegee installed. Let's go ahead and give it another try, see what we got going on this time. All right, machine is connected to air. Just turn off the e-stop. There we go. Let's try carriage up. There we go. Everything seems to be working with that. Do carriage down. And there it goes, guys. You can see that. Doing a print. Let's do a single cycle. Flood hold off. We're getting full strokes, guys. That's pretty good. It's doing basically from here to there, which is more than big enough. And I can even extend the flood stroke a little further. This doesn't look too bad, guys. All right, I turned it off auto. Let's see if I can get it to single cycle. There we go. So I think for a single cycle, you have to have the carriage up, which is weird. I'm not sure why. That doesn't make much sense. But here, let's try the foot pedal. There we go. So we're definitely gonna have to make some adjustments because I can already see that the squeegee is much higher up here than it is at the bottom of here. I already did check this bed for level, but I guess we still have some problems to address. This side definitely has to come up to ensure that we're getting even pressure. Yeah, like a lot. It's probably got to come up like at least like a half an inch. But all right, I'm gonna get some clips of it running in auto for TikTok. Air compressor is not doing that bad. It's at 125 total PSI. What's the tank at though? Yeah. The tank is also at 115. Hopefully you guys, this audio is somewhat usable. I don't know if it's going to be. Yeah, let's go ahead and turn it on auto. Turn the dwell time down a little bit and let's see what this thing's got. Adjusted it even lower. That seems like a pretty good pace, honestly. There does seem to be some sort of air leaking out up top here. Yeah, let's just go ahead and let it run. I don't really get tired of it. It's insanely cool to me. I can't wait to get started on this. There we go. Okay, got some movement here. Not too bad. Thought we might need a new one because this handle is broken. There's a crack in it. All right, guys. I think I ended that clip with you guys see me fixing this. It's still a little out of square, or plumb, I think the word is. But I'll work on that tomorrow. I was able to get this all situated. So now the length is the height is at the proper setting for both sides. And that did fix my squeegee clearance issue a lot. So next week, I think we might be good to go, getting this ready to go for a job on Monday, but we'll see. If you guys are interested in seeing that though, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button down below. I really appreciate that. And I will see you guys next week. I think this is week 17, so I'll see you for week 18.